What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Show Me Your Halls, or should I say, Show Me Your Grails. I think we got a bit of both tonight. Some halls, some grails, a little bit of everything, all wrapped up with one big, nice red bow. Of course, we're joined here today with myself, Marvell, Mr. Tomainkovitz, and Kmann. What's going on, guys?
Not much. Not much at all.
Got a nice stack for tonight, or what?
Yeah, it's healthy. It's healthy. I don't
It's
think
healthy.
I've got so many stories this time, though.
All right. Kmann?
Not very much.
No, you don't have much, eh?
Nope, more hanging out.
And hey, that's all right, man. That's what I say to everybody. Even if you don't have any halls, you want to come on, hang out, shoot the shit. Let us know, guys. We're welcome to anybody coming on. All right. I know Marvell's always got stuff.
I always say, I'm like, oh, I only have a few things. And I'm like, oh, wait, that was like 30 some things. So
They're mostly cars these days.
I'm falling into the rabbit hole. I can't be helped. Damn.
It's okay, man. I'm starting to cave a bit. We'll see.
It's just fun and the luck and the lottery of it all,
Hey, it's just like comic hunting, right? You find something nice, right? Woo! Let's go. I know there were comments before this, but YouTube, why you got to go and delete them, right? So this is the one I see right now. We got Mr. Michael Baker in the house. What's going on, man? Always appreciate your support. Grails or halls, this show never disappoints. Fuck yeah.
Actually, the first person I saw was Sheik.
It was Sheik, yeah. I thought I saw Archel earlier on in the day too, so maybe somebody could confirm that. But we got Phil's Treehouse in here. I heard the government is putting chips inside people. I hope I get Dorito. Oh, that's awesome. All right. Next up, we got Mr. Paul Salvar, otherwise known as Need a Hero Comics. I'm going to be in your area next week, actually, as well as yours, Marvell. So I'm coming in for the invasion. I'm going to raid some stores here. Ooh, let's see what I find. We got Mr. Neighbor to the North Comics. What's going on, brother? I'm taking a break from staring at my newly acquired Grail to watch the Kingpins. Ooh. Well, we appreciate that, man. We appreciate you. We got Hip Hops and Me, Team Nerd Herd Podcast. Steve, what's going on? Constantino. Here he is, Mr. Archel. What a bunch of sexy lads. I have to agree, man. Can you confirm, did you comment earlier on in the day? I thought I saw you comment, but I could be wrong. Maybe it was another show. Dude is coming. Everyone bail. Yeah. Yeah, okay. No,
What are you talking about, lad? We fight crime.
Yeah, right. We did, actually. We actually did. That was it's a story thing. Yeah.
A little
All right. So now that everybody has been what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, he did too. Yeah, I did. Yeah. So there were a couple comments, but now that everyone's here, who wants to go first? Who did we agree on wanted to go first backstage? Was that you, Kmann?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's go. All right. Let's see what you got, man.
I don't got much this week. Just some regular things. Picking. Dude and Archel got this for me in Toronto when they were down there.
Ooh. Who's that? Is that Rio?
Then a couple.
It's a sexy cover.
Some variant covers.
What issue is that?
21.
21. Fuck yeah. All right.
This is a beauty. There's also a variant cover.
Is that like a ratio? It kind of.
No,
is it
just
second print or something?
Yeah, just second print. Yeah.
Second print. Okay. Yeah. Nice.
Is it a connecting? It looks like a connecting. It looks like it says something across.
It might be. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. Yeah.
Then finally finish off the Defenders.
Oh yeah, he is there, eh?
Yeah.
Wow.
And this one he's kind of hiding, but he's there. So I grabbed all these ones.
Okay.
Wrong hand. Come on. There we go. Right in this part.
Right in the corner there, yeah.
Yeah. Everything's back asswards. Then local shop, I picked up the
such a good
The
one.
negative variant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You can't say no to a negative variant at cover price.
I almost want to do all the open order ones, but I find that might be a rabbit hole, and I don't want to.
You can do it.
on the regular cover.
Oh yeah. Oh, that book's it's a more square bound. It's a thicker
Yeah,
book.
yeah, they're heavy. These things are
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
big boy books. And then on Capcom, for some reason, I don't know why, they're going for $110 for whatever reason. I got it for $12.
I Capcan's prices are.
Yeah, I don't
Out of
know
this
what's
world.
going on with that, but
That's-
there was like 10 of these there. I just should have grabbed all of them, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Capcan is not capped at all, so
Yeah.
Yeah, their prices these days have been on there. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah. I haven't bought anything in a while.
That's it. That's all I got.
All right, man. No, nice.
hey, short but sweet.
I got lots of stuff in whole boxes. I just haven't calls.
Yeah, me too,
Just haven't
man.
grabbed anything in a couple months. So
That's
the
fair.
next one will be a big stack.
Well,
Hey,
I don't
we
have.
appreciate it.
Sorry, I don't have anything crazy like heavy hitters like I did last time, but it's still going to be fun showing some of these. So I haven't bought. I bought 2 brand new books in the last 3 months, and that's the A cover.
Okay.
Now I left the price tag on. I was going to take it off because I thought, kind of embarrassed. I paid this much for 1 in 10 of the sickness, but so
Cool
much
cover though. Yeah, creepy.
Nice.
So that's a 1 in 10 of issue number 1.
Okay.
Not to be rude, but that shirt is dope.
Oh,
Oh, that's sweet. I didn't even notice. That is sweet.
I know
man.
that was the joke. It was like the
you gotta wear a comic book shirt on a comic book show.
Oh,
the
absolutely.
feathers make a helmet. Wow.
So Marvel keeps talking about rabbit holes. So I went down an Adam Hughes rabbit hole several years ago. So there's the variant for Power Girl number 1.
Nice.
And
That's a good rabbit hole to go down.
number 2.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. Yeah.
I gotta move this light a little bit. Now this is a 1 in 25. It's an earlier art germ.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's the art germ?
Yeah.
Really?
So you don't see that one very often.
Yeah.
Now I got a big thing for Harley, and I pretty much have all the early Harley appearances. So there's Mad Love first print.
Ooh, yep.
Nice.
Now this was a con exclusive. Maybe it was Fan Expo, but it's an art germ cover, and it's signed.
Oh, I love that.
So
Yeah, that's
and it has a certificate in the back. So that I had to have that. Now these ones are tough to find. I showed issue number 6, which is also a 1 in 10. These are all 1 in 10s done by Gillum March for Power Girl. So these are virtually ghosts.
Damn.
So I've got all the variants for Power Girl, her 27 issue run.
damn.
So,
And yeah, Steve, I agree. Adam Hughes' art is just really good, man.
Mm-hmm.
especially his older stuff.
Yeah.
It's
Nice.
not the best look, not the best copy, but I picked this up in like 2014, probably for like $20.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn.
So here's first appearance of Princess Fisk.
Ooh.
I had trouble tracking this one down. That was a tough one.
Hey, it's a beautiful Kingpin cover too.
So I don't know who the artist is on this. I think his last name is Bright, but it's a 1 in 10 from the Marvel series.
Okay, yeah.
And this is issue 6, and this is an absolute ghost. So 1 in 10, I believe.
Damn. Okay. Yeah,
I see that series like every now and again, and all the issues they're always like a solid amount. Like what is this series even about?
Like issue 5 has the naked chick holding the Wolverine claw.
Mm-hmm.
That one's typically in between $70 and $100.
Yeah.
Damn.
I got 3 copies of that somewhere.
Nice. There you go.
Clang.
So Dave Bolin did 1 in 10 variants for the short Zatanna run, but I've only been able to find one, and that's issue number 6.
All right, yeah.
So those are tough. I like this one. Everyone knows that I'm going after like all the Batman homages for Darkwing Duck. So there's a homage to Detective number 31.
Nice.
And this is I believe it's a 1 in 10.
Okay.
So that's a tough
That's
one
sweet.
to find.
And the boom run, I can't imagine that's got a high print run on it either.
No, I would think
No,
that the regular series had like 7,000 to 9,000 per issue. So a 1 in 10 on that. So this is probably my favorite Perillo cover. And this one goes for some money.
Damn, okay. Yeah, I dig that. That's sweet.
That's the Perillo run that I'm working on. And I've been working on it for probably 9 years now. So this one's going to be really tough to see. But this is a Perillo as well. And his signature down at the bottom is even tougher to see.
Oh, it's in gold. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Nice. There you go. Right on.
Yeah, it would have been better if he signed in white.
Yeah.
But, So this is I don't know if it's a ratio. I want to say it's a 1 in 10, but don't quote me on this. But this is the Purple Rain Batgirl cover.
Yeah, that's nice. I can't remember if that was a ratio or not. I can't remember.
Now, I can't bust dudes' balls about this one anymore. But once upon a time, I would have said, if you don't have a copy of this in your collection, you're not really a comic book fan. So it's a nice high-grade first print right here.
Right on. There you go.
And next is Batman 50. Is it from New 52? No, it's from Rebirth. Okay. But it's got 2 signatures on it. It's got Francisco Martina and Tom King.
Oh, shit. Nice. Sweet cover,
There's one signature up here. And then the other one's down here. I'm not a big signature guy, but plus it's got my boy Joker on the cover, so you can't go wrong with that.
That's dope.
That is a sick cover, though.
Kenneth, what's going on?
And then first Harley and DC continuity. So that's a nice high grade copy that right there. It should get sent out at some point. So this is Adi Granoff. First Anti-Venom.
Nice.
It's not a ratio, but I guess it'd just be like a B cover, open order.
Okay.
So this just proves that I used to be a Wizard magazine guy. So I finally tracked down Rye number 3 and number 4. Now, if anyone remembers Wizard magazine back in the day, number 3 and 4 were so hard to find. They were on like the top 10, probably for close to a year and a half. And some of the prices that they were hitting back in the day were like $200-$300. Like, it was ridiculous expensive back in the day. So I had to snag them up. Some of the best stories were in the old Valiant. So this, I believe this is the 3rd appearance of Sabretooth.
Nice.
So this is issue 84.
84, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Keep an eye out for it.
So he has an appearance in, I don't know what issue number it is. I think it's in the 60s would be his 2nd appearance. And that one's issue 84. So I don't have a first print of this, but next best thing.
Yep. Yeah, can't go wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
Death of Elektra.
Ooh, nice.
I think this is the 2nd cameo of Mystique. I don't know. It gets really confusing. There's like 2-3 cameos, and then her first full appearance. So this is one of the cameos.
Yeah.
It's super weird.
So, actually, I got these out of order. So everybody knows and loves this cover, and they actually did that in one of the movies. But I always keep, and this came out in like the early 80s, I believe. But I still say they copied this cover from the 60s.
Damn.
So I always keep those two books together in my collection, whatever box, because I think, in a way, the Marvel book is paying homage to the Silver Age Atom book there.
Mm-hmm.
So, Champions #1.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
What's the sticker price on that?
That was $50.
All right. Is that what you paid for it?
Well, I probably got it for like $40, $45.
Right. Not bad. Not bad. I still want to add that, even though it's one of those kind of random books, like kind of like an Alpha Flight and like X Factor. Like I feel like I need to have it regardless. So,
Invaders is another one from the same kind of time period. I'm always looking for an Invaders #1, like decent condition.
Yeah.
So Kman's gonna giggle when I show this book, but I practically got this for nothing on vacation in Florida.
For practically nothing,
What?
you say?
Please. Yeah, I think it was like,
how much you get that for?
I think it was like $35 US.
Fuck you.
No way.
No way. Lots of ticks, you know.
Still, man, that's a good grab.
Well, that was probably back in like 2016, 2015.
Hey,
yeah, still though, man.
Now this one, I was so disappointed to find out it wasn't a first print. Like I could have stacked this book up to the ceiling for $1 a piece back in the day. If I had a note, and this is a third print, so
yeah.
It's just so frustrating for me as to find out that they did multiple printings on that.
Yeah.
Like 25 years after the fact. So Logan's Run #6.
Oh, nice.
This is an early Thanos story.
Shit.
It's his first solo story, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so that one's always missing. You can find Logan's Run in like issue 1 through 5 everywhere for $1 and half beaten to death. But that issue #6, very tough book.
Hey, they actually paid you to take Logan's Run 1 to 5.
Pretty much. Really #6.
So back in the day, I mentioned Wizard Magazine once before, and I'm going to mention them again here because they did me wrong in the long run. They used to say that this book had equivalent value with or without the tattoos. So this is a Canadian newsstand.
Yeah.
And I bought 2 of them without the tattoos because Wizard Magazine used to list right in their price guide that it didn't matter whether or not you had them. Mm-hmm. They were trying to stop people from ripping apart the Fantastic Four book and cheating.
Oh.
So
what's going on?
X Factor #6. I bought this at the wrong time. I think I paid $100 for it right when it hit his max.
Shit, yeah.
I've seen it for like $30-$40 everywhere since then.
Really? I don't. I think
maybe 50, but it just I pretend that I never see it because I just don't like facing the truth of my copy.
Sometimes we have to, yeah. Sometimes we have those regrets. It's all good.
So this is a Frism book that I'm definitely going to send out and get graded.
Is that the Voltron? Oh, nice.
That one's a tough one to find. The Voltron, I have that one graded 9.4.
Ooh, nice.
So that's the first silk.
Yeah. That's
cool.
Sweet.
And this is a recent pickup. I haven't even put this one on Instagram yet. but I think I ended up paying $85 for it. But I waited for the right copy. Like I've seen this for like $100, $150. You find it, and it's always got those spine ticks, but you got art journal cover.
Nice. Yes.
And it's the first Terry McGinnis in DC continuity.
Mm.
Well, arguably, there's those Superman and Batman books.
Yeah, there's the Batman, Superman, 21.
Yeah, 21
Yeah,
and 22
21
or something like that.
Or something like that, yeah.
So Mr. Baker will be...
I think Hyper showed that off recently, didn't he? That and a few other ones.
Yeah. He did the Batman Beyond like collage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So Mr. Baker's going to be proud of me on this one.
Oh, nice.
You got to have a 9.8 of that book in your collection. They got one for everybody on the planet. So this is first Carol Danvers as Captain Marvel.
Right
That's
on.
so underrated. That's such an underrated book.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good to have.
And it's a Terry Dodson cover, so you can't go wrong on that.
Mhm.
All right, we're getting near the end. I just showed a Jenny Frison book that I want to get graded, and there's this one that I just recently got back.
Oh, nice.
So this
Love
is a
Man.
glare. So 1 in 10. And this,
Okay.
I can't stop looking at this cover, man. Like, oh my God.
It's so well done. Yeah.
I love that cover.
Were all those variants for the Death of X, were they all 1 in 10s? I have a few of them.
I think there was a Iron Man one that was like open order.
Okay.
It has Apocalypse on the cover, issue 11. And I grabbed it because I thought it was had something to do with Riri.
Mhm.
So the next two books I've actually shown off on the Hall show, but this is like childhood nostalgia.
Yeah, that's on my list.
This series and the next book is what pulled me into comics, and I discovered the X-Men and the Rabbit Hole, Lifelong Addiction, followed shortly after that.
Baker saying, "Oh, I saw that Ant-Man Psylocke cover on your IG, Tim. Beautiful book."
Oh yeah, I did post that one, and that is all.
Nice.
Hey, man, that's a good haul. That's a good haul.
Impressive.
Absolutely.
It's not the heavy hitters that I showed off last time, but it's still some pretty nice stuff.
Yeah.
And that's why we said hauls, grails, either or. A little bit of everything. And that's what it's all about. Just showing off. What keeps you collecting? What are your favorite books? What are your coolest covers? Whatever. We'll switch it up every once in a while. Do different categories. Make it a
We're
little
doing all Pokemon card show.
Oh no.
I won't be there for an all Pokemon card show, I'll tell you that. But
The
anything
channel
else?
won't be there for that.
Don't it'll just be me and Pacino just chilling ourselves. It's fine.
Yeah, I'll be you and Pacino. Yeah. Baker saying Transformers are about the big thing in comics. Thanks, Kirkman. Yeah, they're about to be the big thing. Yeah, for sure. Crushed it, Tim. Hell yeah.
Well, thank you.
All right. Marvel, I guess that leaves you or I. Do you want to go first or you want me?
We'll let Tim nominate.
Let's let Tim nominate. That's a fantastic idea.
All right. Well, I want to see what dude's hiding. I want to see if you found that missing box that he was talking about.
I didn't, man. It's been so long. I got so many boxes sitting out here, and I know it's one of these 4 boxes, but they've been sitting out here, and I didn't make the last haul show. So now I'm like, oh, I've had these books for a while. I probably showed them all off. So what I did tonight is I grabbed a little bit of everything from everywhere. So it's going to be a bit different, but I hope you guys enjoy it. First off, I got to say, Uncanny Swag, Magical Source, Mystical Force. Love it, man. Love it. All right. We're going to start off with a few things from some collections Kmann and I purchased, some yard sales that I had went to, and just some cool covers from my collection. So this was in a yard sale that this guy was having. I messaged him if he had any comic books, and he said yes. Pulled out 4 boxes. He wanted $200 a box. I said no way, because there was no way that they were worth that much, or that I was going to pay that. So I got 2 boxes for $120. Win. I know. It was pretty good. So this was in here. You got Marvel's Greatest Collector's Pack with the Gambit series, and they're all in there. I just thought it was pretty cool, you know. Now we'll go with a couple cool covers from my collection. We got that that Punisher 218 with that War Machine.
Oh no!
Lenticular right there.
We just talked about the other night.
Exactly. That's why I pulled it out. I got a couple different covers for Punisher 218, but this one is by far the coolest. You guys know how I am a big fan of the helmet covers in the Power Ranger series by Goni Montez. And so, you know, these are some early covers. This is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 32. Got Space Ranger there.
Wait, that was Goni Montez?
No, this wasn't Goni Montez, but I was just saying the helmet cover is usually by Goni Montez. These are different ones. I don't think it is, but let's find out for sure.
I'm gonna guess like Ji Hung Yoon or something like that.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad guess, honestly. Mercado.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But it's usually Goni.
Yeah.
But these are so nice, man.
Yeah.
All right, so we got that. We got this issue right here. This is 34. Yeah, just sweet. And you got this one here. This is Beyond the Grid, number 35.
Did you foolishly look up to see how many there were?
No, I've just been coming across them.
No.
Yeah, I do have a couple doubles because I'm like, oh yeah, I don't have this one.
I bet if you looked it up, I bet there's probably like 20 some of those types of covers.
Oh, there's more. There's more. Yeah, there's more. There's more. We got this one here. I think this was Power Rangers Universe.
Yeah, number 6. I want to say
number 5, the one in 25.
Is it number 5 or number 6?
I think it's number 5.
I feel like it's number 6.
Yeah, 5 was the Black Power Ranger. This is 6. Yeah. Thank you. Then we got this bad boy right here. So it's Power Rangers. This is number 5, the one in 25.
Nice.
Yeah, this is sweet.
I still didn't read that. I was so lost and confused. I'm like, I
Power
don't know.
Rangers Universe?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
Is it? Yeah.
So good. It's the origin to the Master Arcs and, you know, everything.
Yeah. All right. Well, you know what? I'll read them all now.
Let me know what you think. It's different. It's a whole bunch of different characters, but it's a good storyline.
And that's probably why I didn't get it. I'm like, I don't know who these people are, so.
Yeah, you get to know them as you go along. And you're like, oh shit, okay. But these are a couple books from the collection came in, and I had purchased a while ago. They are for sale. You know, if anyone's curious, just putting that out there. But we got some Superman 146 with the date stamp on there. Just a nice 10-cent cover there. Pretty cool. Got Blackhawk 161. Just a sweet little pink cover.
Stands that's out. Where that went. I was looking for that.
Oh, yeah. Got it. This was in here. We got a Moon Knight #1 newsstand.
Nice.
Yeah.
I saw a copy for $12 in Kingston. You know,
no way.
It wasn't in great condition. That's why I'm like, should I buy it? I just wanted to have it, but I'm like, you know what? If I spend a few more bucks, I could probably easily get a higher grade copy. But yeah.
Oh, it was pretty bad, eh?
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yeah. Morphin time. Love it. We got some Batman 143. And this book, honestly, it shows well, you know. It doesn't look like it's in too bad of condition.
It's too bad that wasn't a Joker story.
I know. Right? It's even got the date stamp on there.
That does present really well.
It does really
well. I remember picking it out of the box. I was like, wow, that's not bad.
So a little factoid about Batman real quick. If you want to know the age of a Batman book, just looking at the cover, his emblem, they didn't put the yellow on it until 1964.
Yeah.
So if you pick up a Batman book and there's no yellow around the Batman emblem, it's 1964 or prior to.
Nice. Okay. Good to know. We got The Inhumans #1.
Nice.
Yeah.
I have a few of those myself. I don't think I have #1. I have like 4 and 5 and like 11 or something
You
like that.
#1?
I have another one. I have another one here. I found another one.
The guy who was selling it?
Always. Rudy, what's going on? I don't know what this is. If anybody in the panel or in the chat knows, has any info on it, let me know. This would be sweet. The date stamp says September 14th, 1961. So we have The Adventures of the Jaguar. It's from Archie Comics.
I've seen Jaguar books before, but
Yeah.
I know nothing about them.
Yeah, and it's like not a clue. Yeah. Pretty different.
Not bad.
All right. Next up, we have Superman's girlfriend, Lois Lane, #26, with Superman barbecuing on the beach. Pretty cool. That one's got the date stamp up there as well. Love those date stamps. Just nice.
Mm-hmm.
I like it when it says what store they were sold at.
Yeah,
That'd be
yeah.
cool.
I noticed that when we had a couple, it was like such and such Arkansas. I'm like, what?
Yeah, it gives it a bit of a history.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. Like, how did this get to shithole Ontario from Arkansas?
Yeah.
All right. We got Action Comics #270 here with old Superman and Lois saying, "Look, Lois,
We got two of those too. I got another one back
woman." What's that?
I got another one back here.
Yeah, I like the cover. It's cool.
And the word bubbles. When do you see that on covers anymore?
I know.
Yeah,
Except maybe Deadpool.
it's true. It's true. Yeah, sweet cover. All right. Next, I'm going to show a few things that aren't necessarily comics, but it's a little passion of mine. So I got to show off, of course, this that I got from Mr. Neighbor to the North. We got these Mighty Morphin Ranger cards sealed.
Open it.
No, I can't. I want to. You have no idea how bad I want
It ain't worth
to.
shit. Just open the thing.
Come on, man. Yeah, I think it's 94, 96, I want to say. But pretty cool to have. Don't want to open them yet. I also have this pack of Upper Deck Deadpool cards.
Open it.
Sealed again. I opened one. I had a second pack. I opened it. There is a chance to get acetate cards, patch cards, 3D lenticular, and original art sketch cards. I haven't come across a sketch card yet. Maybe there's one in here.
It's in there, bud. Open her up.
Oh, fuck's sakes.
Set it free.
It's gambling, boys. It's gambling.
Maybe. Next up, we have another pack that I got. It's even got a power coin in there.
Okay, open that up.
Open her up.
All right. I'll open it up. Is it like Pokemon cards with the pack rips? You got to take 4 cards and put them at the back or whatever?
Yeah.
Does it come with a piece of gum that'll break your teeth?
No, I think it's it's like one of the power coins there.
Ooh.
All right.
I love the suspense. This is great.
I know, right?
This should become an opening stream.
So we have, I don't even know what these are, guys. We got Power Block with Trini on there, doing a block to one of the putties. Oh, and on the back it says Power Caps, number 36 of 50, collect a card.
Oh, $20 easy.
All right. Hey, do you want to buy it for $20 there, K-Man?
Yeah, $20.
That's what I was thinking. It looks like a pog, right? I got to get back into pogs, guys.
Yeah.
Looks
like a pod. That's because it is a pod.
Exactly. Scott, what's going on? All right. So we got some cards here, guys. Let's go through them. We got this one first with some of the Rangers, not all of them.
Who?
Literally missing some of the Rangers. Yeah, this guy. I don't even know what that is.
That's Peter Pan.
Some party there.
Is this numbered? How many cards are in the set?
I don't know.
Or is there a checklist? There's usually a checklist, ain't there?
I don't know. I'm sure there is. It's from 1996, right? You got Billy and Kimberly there.
Bad to the bone.
Oh. And then you got a villain.
Yeah, Shark Boy.
Ah, and of course, you got to end it with Zordon. Classic.
Nice.
Yeah, that's it.
There's a joke.
There's a few little details and stuff on the back, giving an explanation, but it doesn't really say anything about the packs or a card count necessarily. I'll have to look into that. Yeah.
We're opening Grails. We're opening Grails here.
Yeah, Kimberly. Right. All right. Next up, we have this Red Ranger GameStop only morphing exclusive Funko. I was actually gifted this by Danime for my birthday a couple years ago, so that was pretty nice of him. Pretty cool. It's actually I got it. It was my only Funko for the longest time, and then I got one of Nova, so it's got a share now. There's two. I also got this from Danime. It's a water bottle, so that was pretty cool. And last but not least, we got to finish with the 1996 Morphers, the toys that came out during that time. And fun fact, the actors in the Power Rangers TV show used the toys as their Morphers. They didn't have their own, replicas or anything. It's just that, yeah, they just used the toy. So pretty cool. Pops out. Cool. What's that? Sorry?
The budget wasn't that high. They had to,
No, exactly. They actually barely got paid anything. That's why a lot of them quit after season 2. Yeah, that's it.
Sweet.
Yeah.
But you didn't show off the Nova. Like, it's a Grail show. You didn't show.
All right, give me 10 seconds here.
Damn.
I'll grab it.
Well, crap. That means it's gonna be my turn soon.
Nothing crazy, but it was just on the other side of the room. We got this bad boy, previews exclusive Nova Funko Pop. Oh yeah, goes nice with my slab. All right, that leaves Marvel up.
Ooh, all right.
Boom.
Yeah, I mean, I just recently got a package shipped in from the Canadian comic book bin, from a hold box that I had for, I think, like coming up on 3 years. So I decided to finally ship it out, just kind of see what was there. And I'm like, oh my God, after 3 years, I'm like, he's probably like sold everything. But I mean, honestly, he held it all. Everything came in except for one book, and it actually just came in today. So thank you to them. That was awesome. But yeah, I just did some regular new comic book day pickups. From this week, I got the Avengers number 4, the Alex Ross Connecting.
Yeah, nice. You're gonna get that whole thing, obviously, now.
Yeah, that and the X-Men #1 homage as well. So yeah, they'll trickle in. I got the wonderful Frank.
No, you didn't. No. What are you doing? That's gonna go down as the worst cover ever. I'm sorry, but man, he butchered that. Like, that is rough. Steve, no, I haven't. I've heard they're fantastic and that I need to. Yeah, if you have any info on that at all, let me know. Hit me up. That'd be great.
There was actually a Kamen Rider.
Kamen Rider?
Yeah. Series
I didn't say shit.
Series that came out this year. It was by like Titan Comics. It's like 5 issues. I don't know like the whole story,
really?
But it was fun to read. The artwork was fantastic. So yeah, give it a shot.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm gonna have to check them out.
for English adaptation stuff, like there's probably not much you can find. So yeah, we'll take whatever's free. So,
Yeah, and that's where Power Rangers came from, was Sentai and all that. So
yeah. And then yeah, luckily I got this in the SDCC for Fallen Friend, which is of course the homage to the death of Captain Marvel.
That's a lot better cover than the last one.
It's pretty tied up. So I think this is limited to 2,500 copies, I think. So yeah, thank you for Hero for getting that one in. And then yeah, some stuff that I had from my order. I had the Dark Wolverine second print.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
It's no Moon Knight. I know. Sorry, K-Man.
Even then.
The ASM 93, the Gleason.
Oh, 1 out of 20,000. I have that one. That's a sick cover, though. That's a nice cover.
Yeah. And then, yeah, I had to do the whole set for the AAPI ones. This is a set from last year by In Hyuk Lee with Silk on it. Grab 2 for $5 each. Not bad.
Nice.
Surprisingly, like not a bad copy for $4. The X-Men 168 first appearance of Madeline Pryor
for $4.
Yeah,
not bad.
Holding in a poop.
Yeah, not bad though.
She could. Well, she looks like she's holding in her guts. She got a little bit of a.
I'm going with poop.
A little bit of a wound there. Deadpool number 3. And the reason why I pulled it out of the bag is because, if I can find it, where is it? It actually features the first appearance of Crocodile Loki. If I can find it.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Alligator Loki, Crocodile Loki, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that.
So don't be fooled this FOC if someone tells you that his first appearance is coming, because it's not. He's already appeared. So, yeah. And then, yeah, just some other stuff that I was ordering up. I got the Aladdin number 5 and 6 from the Marvel series.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So, yeah,
okay.
those are hard to find.
Yeah, when did that come out?
Oh, that would have to be like 1994 or something like that.
Yeah, 94, 95, 96.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got a pretty solid run. I actually found a whole bunch for $1 from a place, but that was like numbers 1 through 4 and like 7 and like 12 or something like that. So I'll slowly get there.
Shit.
And then this, I've been trying to track down for a cheap price, and luckily they had it, is the Attack on Titan Free Comic Book Day.
Okay.
Yeah.
$3, that's not bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that anime series.
Nice.
And yeah, just some other stuff that I picked up. So I'll kind of go through it quickly. Was to fill my runs was Captain Marvel number 21.
Right on.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's a sweet cover.
And then to do the Master of Kung Fu run number 23.
Nice.
34.
How many issues are in that run?
30.
Like 150?
No, it's got to be more than that. So it started at number 16 and then went to 125. So that makes what? Like 109 or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm getting there. And at like $4 a piece. I mean, they're not all in the best condition, but I mean, at that price, I'm not really complaining.
Yeah.
45. 6. Yeah, Steve. They dropped another trailer for Attack on Titan, so yeah, this fall I'm definitely I actually started the series all over again, just out of nowhere, because it was so damn good. But
yeah, damn, you're really filling that run, eh?
Yeah, well,
wow.
Yeah, this guy ain't fucking around.
Well, I forgot to mention the amazing thing is for Boxing Day, they do a 50% off sale. So, I mean, all these were 50% off. So, I mean, $1.20 or $1.50, you know, $2.25, you know, especially at those prices. For Canadian, like, yeah, I'm definitely not going to say no.
No. You can't pass that.
They look like they're in better shape than all the ones I typically stumble across.
Yeah, they look good.
Yeah, they usually look beat up when I come across them too. So that looks great. Baker, I'm seeing a run here. Yeah, full run.
So that was it for the Master of Kung Fu, and then I picked up some ratios and stuff like that as well. Yeah, like I've probably said before, Avengers vs. X-Men was kind of the first kind of comic series that I read that really got me into it. So I'm slowly trying to collect as many covers as I can, but for $15 for a 150, number 12 by Adam Kubert.
Nice, yeah.
And the 1 in 100, I forget who this is. It might be Kubert as well, but yeah, it was $15 with that 50% off sale.
Wow. Where was this?
The Canadian comic book bin.
That's Whitby, isn't it?
No, they're I want to say Collingwood, so like Toronto area.
Collingwood. I'm going by there in 2
Collingwood.
Nothing ever happens there.
Nothing good ever happens there.
I'm going.
I'll drop you the website real quick, but yeah, no, great people there, good stuff. So yeah, definitely check them out.
He just moved. Sorry, he just moved like last summer. He was in Collingwood, but he's about half hour out. He is in it's a tiny little town. Not Amaranth.
Smith Falls.
I'm gonna think of it. I'll let you guys know for the end of the show. Nice. I'll remember.
Yeah, definitely go check them out though. And they have an online presence as well. So search them up, see what the stuff that you want, and yeah, go pick it up. So yeah, Deathstroke number 3, the 1 in 10 by Tony Daniels.
That's sweet.
Come on, man.
That's Old Man Logan. What?
I'm making a joke. A comic did.
And by Mike Diodato, $12. And then this is a book that he forgot to send me, but luckily he still had it. That's about as close I'll get to a Hulk 181, possibly.
Yeah, so, I'd say that. Yeah, loosely, but yeah.
Yeah, unless I pick up a facsimile. And then this was an eBay purchase. It's Dark Ride, the 1 in 25.
Nice. I haven't even seen that.
Yeah, the Frozen. The
Frozen homage. Yeah.
Yeah, those are harder and harder to come by. So the last one coming out will be the Lion King. And hopefully no more, because these are getting expensive to pick up.
Yeah.
And then the last stuff that I picked up, the ones that I keep on forgetting to show, was an eBay kind of bin flame sale or whatever. And it was short, sweet type of auction. And the person who spent the most money got a free bonus book, which just happened to be me. So doing the
nice.
One.
There you go.
9.4. I tried to see where the damage was, and it's actually by the barcode. You might not be able to see it, but it's a fingerprint smudge.
No.
Oh yeah. So other than that, if it didn't have that, which at this point you can't really fix with the fingerprint smudge, beautiful copy.
Damn.
CGC probably did that.
Fuckers.
Yeah.
And the book that made me the top purchaser was actually the
dirty.
Yeah, I think I spent $4.25. So this plus the Thor was an awesome thing to pick up. So this is makes the third last Grail to pick up. So now I only have Marvel graphic novel number 4, first appearance of the New Mutants, and the big boy GSX. So
you gonna retire after you get that or what?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do after. I might retire from trying to do Grails, just kind of do random pickups. But those are the ones that I kind of want to get the most, especially GSX.
Yeah, that's on my list too.
Sooner than later. So I know Nefarious has one, so
he does. He recently has one for
plug.
sale.
Yeah, if I show up in Ottawa, I'm coming home with that book, I think. But
Okay, well, me and 10 guys will just get him.
Right.
Because that guy's jacked. We'll get him eventually.
Chase me down in the parking. But yeah, other than that, that's the last of it. So
that's a pretty decent haul too,
Yeah.
man. I'd say. Hell yeah. Speaking of hauls, before I let everybody know a few announcements here, guys. I'm talking to you guys in the chat right now. If anybody wants to hop on ever and hang out, just like K-Man did tonight, or show off some Grails like these two boys did. I don't know which way it's going. There we go. Tim and Marvell. Or you just, you want to show off a couple cool books. Hit us up, guys. Hit up the Kingpins IG. Hit up myself. Hit up Marvell, Face, BC, any of the boys. Say, hey, look, let's hop on a haul show. We'll hook you up, right? Tim's practically a regular right now. K-Man's practically a co-host. So, stick around for about 10 minutes. I'll come on, says Hyper. Hyper, man.
I can help kill a couple more minutes if we're
hey, man, if you
looking to fill in a little bit more time.
Yeah, if you want to
show off some cards, so I'm like, wait a minute, I got a couple cards I could show.
Are we doing pack breaks?
Oh no.
No. I'm not.
No.
Listen, I got Pokemon. Like I can't be stopped, man. I gotta catch them all. Like.
Yeah, I got like a 6 or 7 cards. I sent them out for grading. I didn't get the best results. So, and then I was looking at the grades, and I can't tell the difference between an 8.5, a 9.0, and a 9.5. So it kind of put a damper on me for sending out cards in the future. But if you want to highlight me there, I'll just blast through these.
Nope.
And this is a Canadian grading company. So this is a Harley Quinn rookie card.
Ooh.
And mine came back in 8.5. Like, at least when you send out books, you can come pretty close to the grade. But when it comes to the card, you're looking at the card, you're like, I don't see anything wrong with the card. And it comes back in 8.5. It's kind of discouraging. A lot of things are out of your control. So here's a 9.0.
Is there some little notes like it says like corners and centering and stuff like that on it?
Yeah, you've got corners, surface, edges, and centering.
Mm-hmm.
And then altogether, I got 3 9.0s of Harley Quinn. Like, human fingers never even touched these cards. It went straight from the pack to a top loader to the grading company, and they come back 9.0.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't think grading cards is ever going to replace my comics for me as personally. And then we got Poison Ivy rookie. And again, the same thing. These came out of the same damn box. Human fingers have never touched the surface of these cards. So, like, it's cool to have them, but I don't, like, it's just frustrating that they didn't come back like a 9.5.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
And so I got 2 high, like, I want to sell all those, but unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to get all that much money for them. But I sent out 2 hockey cards to get graded as well, just to have in my PC. So this is an Upper Deck Young Guns Alex Ovechkin, and it came back in 9.0. So I busted this guy out of the pack when the cards were brand new. So it went straight from the pack to a top loader. And then, like, 17 years later, I get it graded 9.0. Like,
damn.
Oh,
yeah. What's the company that you signed it with?
This one's called MNT.
Okay.
It's a Canadian company, and they only had like a 60-day turnaround. And I believe it was only $40 a card, and it didn't matter how expensive your card was. And I'll get back to that point in a second here. because you saw the Ovechkin. So there was another really good rookie card the same year. And as much bitching as I'm doing about the grades that I got, I can't argue with this.
Ooh, nice. Yeah. Hell yeah.
So
JD.
that one hit where a lot of these cards I was fully expecting like a lot of 9.5s. Maybe it's a 10.0, but I wasn't depending on a 10.0, but I wasn't also depending on any 9.0s or 8.5s for that matter. So it kind of put a damper on the whole card thing for me. And just, it also made me appreciate how nice of a card and how hard it is to get a 9.5 or a 10.0 for that matter. But yeah, I'm not complaining. Like that 9.5 Crosby, like that's got some value. So
yeah, stood the kid.
I needed to hit with the Crosby, and that's the one card I did hit on. So can't complain.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Well, we got Mr. Hyper Combo Comics in the house. What's going on, brother?
Nothing much. I was actually watching you guys while I was getting ready, so you guys definitely showed some bangers. Tim, I definitely dig that Punisher shirt. Punisher is one of my favorite Marvel characters, so that's a pretty cool shirt.
I wear this as often as I can to cons or small shows.
Oh, speaking of con, Tim, FYI, it's signed, sealed, and delivered. I got my tickets to Fan Expo in Toronto.
When is that?
August 25th, 24th, or 20. I think it's 24th to the 26th.
Let me see here.
I might have to throw it
24th
together
to 27th.
$200 and go.
24th,
Since it's not on, and it's not on the long weekend either. So
no, it's not. It's actually, it used to be on the long weekend, but now they made it a week before the long weekend.
Yeah, it's Thursday to Sunday the week before.
Yeah.
Hyper, what day are you going? All 4?
All 4 days. I mean,
dude.
I'm making a trip out of it, dude.
Just remember last time what happened when you went to Fan Expo.
Last time I went to Fan Expo, I knew I was gonna come with a haul, so I actually came with an empty short box.
And you needed more than that when you left.
Well, no. The thing is, I brought a short box because I had some books that I wanted to get signed by different creators, and I knew I was going to be there for 4 days. So I had to figure out who was on the guest list and pick books according to those creators. So then, but yeah, I did buy a bit more than I expected, so I don't think it's going to be any different.
You'll have to let me know when.
I'm taking the subway, Baker. I'm taking the subway. I'm driving to my Airbnb, but then there's no way in hell I'm driving to downtown Toronto. I'm basically.
He couldn't even drive the right way in Ottawa. He's not going to drive the right way in downtown Toronto.
Hold on. I actually might do better in Toronto because you guys, that backwards town doesn't have their streets on properly where there's bushes and stuff around, so.
You were downtown. There are no trees. There was nothing hiding the streets.
All there was concrete and buildings.
You saw the buses going this way.
Hold on.
That way.
At the time, you both agreed with me that the sign was nowhere to be. It was very obscure. That one-way sign was very obscure.
But the car's going all that way, wasn't?
I already made the turn. I already committed.
I love it.
Yeah, but you didn't have to drive the whole street. I wish I had a video.
Yeah, it would have went viral. Oh yeah, Hyper Popeyes run. Oh yeah, every time.
Oh. Yeah, for sure. You know what the funny thing is? The last Airbnb I went to was actually walking distance to a Popeye, so it actually made it less special, to be honest.
You only book Airbnbs if there's a Popeyes within 2 blocks, right?
There probably is one, because I booked one. I made sure I booked one near a subway station, so I don't have to take 10 buses to get to.
Yeah, it's probably your best bet, honestly.
Yeah.
All right, Hype. Let's see what you got.
Finish her off.
So I'm gonna start off with some stuff that I picked up this week and last week. Some of the stuff you guys may have already saw on my IG that I already posted them. So I met a guy through Facebook, which is not something you usually want to hear, but
Oh no! As long as he didn't tie you up, you're okay. No.
So I picked up. He had a Metal Gear Solid run, and the thing is, I knew he knew nothing about comics because, like, you know, like when someone tells you it's near like mint condition, they don't use the word near mint. They just say mint condition.
Yeah.
And then you look at it, and like, fortunately, the books were in pretty good condition, but there was some rough ones. The keys were, at least the important ones, were actually in decent condition. So I picked up the lot. And the thing is, the way he bagged and boarded his books is he bought these bags that you had to basically fold the bag, like the side. It's like the bag was like
the
this.
bag's way too big, so
The bag was like this, so you literally had to fold the bag. So I had to basically rebag every single issue into new bags and boards. So I'm not going to show the whole Metal Gear Solid run because I already had the first volume before, but in his lot he did have the second print of #1, which I don't have.
Nice.
So that's that.
Sorry, Baker, you ain't ever going to see that book on this show, bud.
Wait, Avengers shoot. Oh, you know what? I actually. So the thing is, I did pick up a 269 through a collection. Now I'm not sure if I actually have to think back if I actually sold it or not on Whatnot. I may have actually sold that book.
Good, get it out of here.
Is it
But listen, Baker. Considering the age of the book and that you got a 9.8, that's still an accomplishment. So
yeah, for sure.
And look, nothing to sniff at in terms of a character. Nebula has become an important character. So dude, kudos on that 9.8.
It's a bad cover. That's all, man. You know.
So okay, the thing is, I had a discussion later with the Kingpins. I wouldn't say it's a bad cover. It's not my favorite cover. Like there's been a lot more worse. Like it's just not my preference.
You know,
but I wouldn't call it. I wouldn't say it's bad. I wouldn't say
it's bad in the sense that if you didn't know that it was the first Nebula, you don't know what you're looking at.
You would never know.
Well, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, let's see. So I picked this one up. So this is actually X-Men, and I actually took it out of the bag and board for a reason. This is X-Men 544. This is actually the last issue in the run before they actually renumbered it into a new series. So, and what's actually cool about this is actually the second print. And the second print is the Greg Land from the Interior, which is a wraparound. And this is actually a tough book to find, even though X-Men was a highly printed run. The second print, you don't find them very often. And I think I saw a couple were selling for like 45, like they were listing them for 40, 60 bucks.
Shit, okay. I didn't even know that about that.
But I just like the whole wraparound cover. And it kind of, it kind of has like a bit of a time capsule. You see Cyclops, Jean Grey when she was Marvel Girl.
Oh, yeah.
And then the Phoenix. It had like different points of history in the X-Men kind of. So that's kind of cool. And being an X-Men fan, I do dig it. And then you see Wolverine playing softball with Colossus. I think it's that homage to, the fastball special that Colossus and Wolverine do.
Nice, yeah.
So,
yeah. And Baker, just to make you happy there. There you go, man.
Oh shoot! Sorry, we're talking about this is how much. Okay, it's 260. Okay, I mixed up my Avengers book. Because we were ragging on both of them. Yeah, listen. I still maintain that 269 is not a key, and I think everyone. I think we need to raise our standards in terms of what
we do. We're getting very loose and willy nilly with
this character wore
fifth cameo appearance.
This is the first time this character wore a blue T-shirt at home. Key.
Yeah, exactly. All
right, so this one I did post on IG. I actually found a second copy of this through a clip. Predators #1, 2009, and I mentioned that this is a hard to find variant, and I actually did some digging on why, on how stores got this particular ratio. Okay, so to quickly sum it up, Dark Horse back in 2007 did this thing called Dark Horse 100, where they basically did a variant program, 16 different titles, and the only way they distributed this book was they ran a contest where 10 lucky LCSs got selected, and each of those LCSs got 100 copies of said variant that they won, which is why it's called Dark Horse 100. So 10 times 100, so it was like 1,000 print run on each variant. So one of the more famous variants in this Dark Horse 100 is the Clone Wars one, that first oh my gosh, I'm blanking on her name. The first
Ahsoka
Tano, yeah. that was part of the Dark Horse 100, and that's obviously the more expensive book. But this is also no slouch either, because you will be hard pressed to find. I think there's 2 copies I saw listed on eBay, and there's like they're both asking $400 with like 13 watchers.
Damn.
Yeah. So obviously it's like I mentioned, I grabbed a second one like a few months ago, and of course it complements the OG that I got years back.
Nice.
And this is the first print.
There you go.
So I just like how there's birds flying, like there's pigeons just chilling with him. All right. So lately I've been trying to hunt for these variants that no one's really looking out for, and that's
I've noticed that, man. You were picking up some really like obscure books that I had no idea about. I'm like, damn.
My thing is, okay, so my whole MO is like, I'm seeing, like, I'm not gonna name names, but sometimes I see a lot of books that are posted ad nauseum, and it gets like, okay, it's like how many more ASM 300s do I need to see? How many more? Like, nothing wrong with those books, but like at a certain point, it's like, okay, I want to see some stuff that, like, that's new, that's never been seen before. So this one was actually, my LCS didn't price it as such, but I picked this up for a little over cover. This is actually X Babies from 2009. This is the Umberto Ramos Zombies variants. It's a 1 in 25. So this is almost like a decade before he did the art for Strange Academy.
Yeah, that's sweet.
And again, this is another book that I think I saw one listed, and the guy was asking $200. I don't think it's worth $200, but it just goes to show there's not many of these listed. So
yeah, okay.
I do like finding these little books that, like, that you don't come across very often.
Yeah.
And again, that Umberto Ramos art, it definitely gives me Strange Academy vibes when I see this. So
yeah, the Halloween.
Halloween.
Yeah. Too.
There was one more book. I think it's at the bottom. Oh, this one. I showed this on IG today. Oops, I almost dropped the book. I'm a big Disney nut as well as a video game nut. This is the 1 in 25 Incredible Hulk 7, which homages the Winnie the Pooh stuck in the hole.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So this one was, again, like my shop. Sometimes my shop knows it's a ratio. Sometimes they don't. In this case, they priced it a little over cover.
They don't.
They don't. They because normally sometimes my shop would actually label it 1 in 25. In this case, they didn't. They just put They put like a $7 or $8 sticker price on this.
Oh,
and I'm like, whoop, I'll grab that.
Yeah.
That is super cool. I really like that one too.
Yeah. And it has, I just again, it's just one of those variants you don't see very often. So I'm like, okay, this will be a nice addition to the PC. Yeah, Baker, the Hulk's fat ass cover. Dude, that's probably gonna be me after the weekend in Toronto. I'm gonna not be able to fit through my Airbnb door. All right, so this is not really a comic, but I claim this because I am a 90s kid. Action films 90. So what's cool about this is, if you bear with me, there is actually a countdown for the top 10 action stars in the 90s. I don't know if you guys want me to quickly read you who the top 10 they said were.
Sure.
All right. Oh, and by the way, this also has behind the scene photos of TMNT, the movie, the 90s. That actually pretty good, and the back is a RoboCop pinup.
Ooh, nice.
All right, so here is, according to this magazine, the top 10 action stars. Hold up. All right. Okay, it's page 50. Page 50. All right, so here it is. I don't think they put it in order because they started off with number 1 and then you go all the way to number 10. But Jackie Chan, Sean Connery, Clint Eastwood, Harrison Ford, Mel Gibson, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Steven Seagal.
Steven Seagal.
Oh,
Hey, Steven Seagal was big in the 90s. Sylvester Stallone, Fred Ward, and Bruce Willis.
Who's Fred Ward?
No idea. Never heard of him.
Actually, okay, so I'm not the only one that didn't know who Fred Ward is. Okay, so apparently he. Oh wait, he was in the movie Tremors. I did watch the movie Tremors, but I didn't really recognize. The only person I recognized in Tremors was Kevin Bacon and Mr. Miyagi. Who Mr.
Reba
Miyagi got.
McEntire
What's that?
and Reba McEntire.
Was she? Oh yeah. She was the badass with the shotgun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta watch that movie again. I know it was on Netflix before.
Oh man, have you ever watched like the later ones, like number 4
I
and
haven't.
5?
I haven't because I don't need.
Don't.
I was getting Sharknado vibes when I saw the trailers for some of those.
Yeah, no, it's bad.
Okay, so I know this is a Grails show as well, so these are some of the stuff that I kind of obviously I'm not grabbing everything, but I just grabbed a handful that I would definitely consider Grailish. So hold on, let me just there. All right. First off, I picked this up at an auction. Actually, it's funny. I think Marvel was mentioning Canadian Comic Bin. I picked this up from Canadian Comic Bin's eBay auction. And this is the Canadian newsstand barcode, because there's two versions, the barcode and the non-barcode CPV.
Mm-hmm.
The barcode, I've noticed, does go for more than the non-barcode Canadian price variant.
Okay.
So because I know that this book has cooled down, but the barcode version still maintains a bit more of a premium. So, yeah. And when I was at the Montreal Comic Con, I ended up picking up the other two issues from that mini series, both Canadian price variants. This one, as I mentioned before, this is actually the first time Bebop and Rocksteady become their mutant forms, because this is their first appearance, but they don't actually become mutants until this issue.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah.
What were they before?
They were just humans. Humans.
Okay.
Yeah. And I don't know if I could be wrong, but someone said this is the first Krang cover, like in his suit. But I don't know. I have to verify. They could be right, because I don't think he was in the Mirage series with this suit.
Okay.
So.
Hell yeah.
I picked this up also at an auction. First appearance of Banshee.
Ooh.
Nice.
4.0.
Nice. Yeah, I've always liked that cover for some reason.
Yeah. I don't think Swag was in the chat earlier, but yeah, he would definitely appreciate it, being an X-Men bro himself. And for a 4.0, the red still pops.
Yeah.
All right. So let me see how I'm gonna. So we were talking about Fan Expo. I dig this cover. This was actually a Jim Lee foil exclusive from the last Fan Expo I went to in 2019.
Nice.
It's the Batman 609 variant.
Okay.
608 or 609. I can't. 608. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, I think that's 609.
Is it 609?
No, it's 608.
It is 608. Yeah, because 609 is the first appearance.
Oh no.
No, because I think 609 is the first appearance of
Tommy.
Hush, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so and another pickup at Fan Expo, and I still have the sticker price on this. It says 40, but it was 25% off, so I actually got this for $30 high grade back in
Nice.
2019.
Nice.
First appearance of Rogue.
Yeah.
I do like.
No cover, but good.
No, but I mean, I do like collecting mutant first appearances. So.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. I'm just saying the cover was.
Yeah, it could have been better. No,
Yeah.
Definitely. This is a Grail for a totally different reason. We're sticking to Fan Expo. The famous
on it.
That's
Yeah,
the famous book.
That's the famous one. So, I mean, look, I at the time, this is actually my first Fan Expo in a while after coming back to the hobby, 2018. I actually picked this up at the same show for $40. I went to Humberto Ramos. He signed it for me. I asked him to personalize it to my name, and then basically, it no longer can be a blue label at this point.
Yeah, you can't spell that now.
It's one of one.
At this point, it'll be green or green or raw. But
Actually,
again,
speaking of Fan Expo, I know I mentioned this to you, but Tim, if you're going, I saw on IG that someone had a conversation with CBCS, and they will have on-site presence there. So,
Ooh.
which makes me think if CGC is also going to be there as well.
It would be a first, man. They haven't been in the last.
You know what? I think so, because the thing is, I know that who is it? Andy Kubert Joe Quesada is doing a signing, and apparently in one of his packages you could get the package where you can get CGC or CBCS witness. I don't know if that's only strictly for his panel, but it looks like there will be some CGC reps coming to Fan Expo.
Damn.
honestly, I don't understand why they wouldn't. Look how many people you're cramming in at a place like Toronto.
Honestly, yeah, it's like it's like the biggest con in Canada, so you might as well take advantage of people who are willing to, to put it bluntly, they're willing to spend more than they probably that's why you'll see some dealers pricing books at, I'm not going to name dealers, but there's certain dealers, it's like they know that fans are going to be spending more than they probably should on certain books, and it's reflected on the prices on some of their wall books.
Yeah.
Well, you guys will have to let me know. Well, actually, I'll probably have to work the Saturday, so if you guys are going on, if you're going to be there on Sunday, I might be able to pop in for a quick meetup.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'll be there for 4 days, so I mean, I might not be there for all of Sunday, because I think Sunday's just like the day when dealers are packing up, so I'm not gonna stay for the full 7 hours, but yeah, I'll probably stick around to get some deals. What?
Yeah, if you're gonna pay for 4, you might as well just do it all, and
Yeah.
Get the deal.
But I'm just saying, like, Sunday's usually the day where it's like, meh, I'm just like walking around. But at that point, I've already seen the books that I want to hunt for.
Yeah.
All right. I know some people rag on Momoko. She's hit or miss, but I do like this cover. It's a 150 Champions #1. I did pre-order this for my LCS. I dig it. Listen, I dig it. I dig the whole the way she kind of spliced up the different champion characters. So I don't know. It's a cool book I like in the PC.
Oh, I remember when you were looking for those Power Ranger headshot ones. Did you ever get that?
Yeah.
The Black Ranger?
I did see the Black Ranger one. It was actually priced pretty affordable, but affordable to the point that I was wondering if there must be issues with it. I figured let me sleep on it. And now that you reminded me, I might have to go back and check if that listing is still there. Sticking with Fan Expo, so one of the when I got back to Fan Expo in 2018, I went to the Snyder Capullo panel, and I got this New 52 Batman signed by both.
Nice.
Damn.
Both Snyder and Capullo.
I still need that A cover of that book there.
It's actually probably one of my favorite Batman runs. And the thing is, Capullo in particular was a really friendly dude. I actually was waiting in line, and I got a selfie with him just before he walked into the panel. So he was very personable. Yeah, and I think I don't think he's coming. I don't think he's been announced for this year's Fan Expo, but I wish he was, because I definitely have some other books I'd want to get signed by him. So
did you meet him in Montreal?
He came to the Montreal one, but he went. There's a Capullo experience that I didn't want to pay, because the thing is, when knowing what I paid for these signatures and then what the Montreal Comic-Con was charging for the Capullo experience, I'm like, I'm good. I already got his signatures for much cheaper. So
you already got the Capullo experience, so
yeah. So this video game adaptation got pretty hot on HBO, and fortunately, I got this issue #1. I know it exploded, but Last of Us, issue 1, cover A, the survival edition that was only exclusive when you pre-ordered the video game. It only came bundled with the video game, and also to top it off, the Mexican version.
Damn.
Season 2.
So funny story.
Can't come out soon enough.
Season 2, I'm hearing is gonna, apparently Season 2 might only come out in 2025 or 26. It's gonna be a while.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's not coming. I don't think it's coming out in 2024.
Letting her grow up or what?
Are they done with the filming? Like what?
I don't know if they're done with the filming, and I'm sure with this whole writer's strike, I'm thinking if they're not done with this filming, that actually worries me because the writer's strike is definitely not gonna do it any favors. So I don't think they'd be done with the filming if they're pushing the date that far back. So that actually sucks now that you mention it. The funny thing about this cover A was, so I bought this on eBay, and the thing is, and I think I mentioned this before, the guy he shipped this in a photo mailer, like those flimsy photo mailers that basically bends and all that. He shipped, and I paid, and this wasn't a cheap buy. Like I basically auctioned this. I think I paid 300 something for this raw copy. At the time, the 9.8 was almost close to $2,000, so I wasn't gonna pay for that. He shipped this in a photo mailer. Like I couldn't tell if the creases came before, or like if they came before the mailing or not. But I'm like, look, dude, you shipped it in a photo mailer. There's creases on it. So then he said, okay, he'll process a return and all that. It took him a while to get back to me. So then basically I had to actually contact eBay to basically intervene. And then ultimately eBay found the favor in my case. I got my full money back, but he never asked for his book back.
Damn.
And apparently their store was shutting down as well. So I don't know if it's a case like he didn't care or something, but so I ended up getting this book for free. Yeah.
Okay. Well then, shit.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Anyway, I hardly spend that much on a book, but listen, certain books, the heart wants what the heart wants. But like, I'm not a baller. It's just like certain books, I was like, all right, I got to pull the trigger on this one. Fortunately, all right, Tim, you showed Adam Hughes. I got some Adam Hughes as well. I actually picked this up.
Nice.
An Adam Hughes bundle back in 2020.
Oh, that's an amazing cover.
Believe it or not, it was like a stack of Adam Hughes books. It cost me $40 for the lot.
Oh, that nice. That
Yeah.
particular book cost me about 125.
Yeah, this book alone is close to 100 raw, and the fact that the whole lot was $40 was like.
That's
is
the
that
most
like some
sought
red
after.
on the cover, or is that like
What's that?
Is that like color fading or like some?
Yeah. So they made it. They purposely did it in a way where it's like the retro Wonder Woman, like the throwback. And
they
like,
did it on purpose like that.
Yeah. They made it all weathered and all that to kind of give it that like golden age.
No,
like,
it looks
look
yeah.
to it.
I thought it was weathered like that. Okay.
No. No.
That's why
it was done by design. It was done by design. So now this was a book that I had a feeling was gonna pop off. And I'm glad that I pre-ordered this book because even though this was a 1 in 10 back in 2020, this exploded.
First virus?
No. Spider-Man, Marvel Action Spider-Man. It's the first time Venom actually was featured in IDW Marvel Action Series. The 1 in 10 John Boy Myers. Even though it's a 1 in 10, a 9.8 is like $300 and a Raw's close to 100. So again, this was one of those books that I actually asked the shop ahead of time. And the funny thing is I called multiple shops and only one shop basically said, we have it. A lot of shops didn't order this because it was an IDW kids book. So they didn't really care to order, even if it was 10 copies.
Yeah.
So the print run wasn't that high on this book. And I bought this was a store exclusive, but I bought it just to complement this cover. Also done by John Boy.
Is there a version of the Venom?
No. The Venom, because the Venom's a 1 in 10. I'm actually glad they didn't do a version of this because it almost devalues the original book. So I'm kind of glad that they only kept it. Because that's why I'm not a fan of these late, like, I don't know, Marvel stunt where they do a late printing 1 in 25, which is a version of a key issue from before. They did this with Immortal Hulk #2. That big first appearance, and then they made a 1 in 25 version, which kind of devalued it. So, not a fan of Marvel's practice for that. All right, this one was another pandemic purchase. When you don't have a lot of places to go and you're locked in, you have a lot more money to spend during that time because you're not going to cons or venues. So I actually bought this during a sale.
You visit your local library.
He definitely didn't.
No,
find
libraries were
Super
closed during the
Bowl
pandemic. Libraries were closed during the pandemic. So you couldn't go to the library either. So this pays to be a night owl. I actually picked this up for $10 at a Whatnot auction, like at 3 a.m. I think.
I'll give you 11.
What's that?
I'll give you $11.
Yeah.
12. I'll go
13
12.
and a cheeseburger.
Here's the thing. I was bidding against one other guy. And the thing is, the channel that I won this on was a gaming channel. So it wasn't like I was competing against a lot of comic heads. He folded after $10. So I'm like, oh shit, okay.
Can you hold that up? Can you hold that book up a little longer just for Paul? Just
Why?
a little longer. He was cursing you out the other day, specifically for that and the ASM book.
Oh, he's looking for this book as well?
Yeah.
It's funny because I just sold a 9.6 because I picked up a collection. The person, you'll find out soon enough who got that 9.6. They might post it, they might not, but I actually had a second copy in a 9.6 which I ended up selling off. So yeah, if you guys don't know, this is actually one of the more pricier Scotty Young covers, and this is not even a variant. Normally Scotty Young does variants. This is actually the regular cover of a one-shot Venom possessed Deadpool. Almost winding down. Okay, so this, believe it or not, this is actually one of the first Bronze Age books I ever read. Paid $10 for it. First appearance of Shumagorath, who, that's actually the only reason I picked up this book, because I played Marvel vs. Capcom and Shumagorath was one of the playable characters. So,
okay.
But then when I actually read it, it's actually a pretty cool story. It's when the Ancient One dies and basically Doctor Strange ultimately becomes the new like ancient sorcerer supreme. So pretty, and I know this book heated up during the Multiverse of Madness spec. It's cooled down still, but it's still a pretty good key.
How's the condition of that book? It looks like it presents pretty well.
It presents pretty well. There is some wear on the sides. I would say maybe a 5.0, 4.0, but again, $10. Okay. Again, going back to rare variants. So now this might look like a regular 377 on the surface. I think you guys know where I'm going with this.
But it's a double?
No, it's not double. And the thing is, it's cool when you find this out.
Shit.
It's cool when you find this out after the fact. And because there have been Mark Jewelers I bought for the sake that it is a Mark Jewelers, but in this case I actually bought it just because it's a cool cover, and I only found out it was a Mark Jewelers when I got home.
It is a sweet cover.
I don't think the shop even knew it was a Mark Jewelers. There is a bit of a corner crunch, but again, the Mark Jewelers kind of elevates it. So, but this is the book that actually I'm proud on, the rare third print.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
That's a tough book to find. I did pay a bit. I think I paid $70 for it, which is still, if you see what the book is worth now. Now the only thing is there is a bit of a faint print line, so I think that's why they marked it at $70. But listen, I've seen a 6.5 sell for $200 almost.
No way.
Yeah, it's because here's the thing. This book actually came out. It didn't even come out. This third print came out actually a year or two after. Like it didn't even get released the same time as the first and second print.
So have you got the second print to complete the trifecta?
You know what the funny thing is? I actually don't have the second print, and I think I've been sleeping on the second print because I figured I'll get it eventually. It's just one of those books that I'm like, it'll come around. Okay. Last two books I'll show. Not a big G.I. Joe collector, but again, I'm all about rare finds. Yeah, this was actually a lot purchase I picked up in Toronto a year ago. Now, what you might not see is that 75-cent Canadian price variant. Ooh. This is actually one of the more sought-after Canadian price variant books in the Copper Age, because if you look at the census, there's not many listed, and the ones that are listed, they're pretty beat to shit. So, and I know this was doing stupid numbers during the pandemic. It kind of cooled down, but still, it's still, you're not going to find high grades of this very often.
If you ever want to get rid of that one, you just send me a message. Let me know. We'll figure something out.
If hopefully it doesn't come because it's a rain, like what do you call it? Like I'm in a pinch or something. But I'll definitely keep it in mind, Tim. All right, and I'll cap it off with one banger and this was another pandemic purchase. Again, this was actually I picked this up during the same time I picked up the New Mutants 98 from the same shop that was doing a 25% off sale, and that is
Oh damn!
Oh, that's
Tomb of Dracula 10.
dirty, man.
So the only issue with this book is it's like a 4-row. The bottom centerfold is detached from the staple. That's the only real issue. But other than that, it still presents pretty well. And I think I paid at the time. How much did I pay? I think 400 Canadian for this.
Damn. Damn, dude.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm with AOA on this.
So this is why I never ask people to give me any AOK so they know they have my home address.
Well, guys, you heard it here. He's going to be gone for 4
What's that?
days.
Yeah, we
You're
got
going to
4
be.
days,
Man's going to be gone 4 days in Toronto, so we can make it happen.
Yeah. You know what the thing is? I do have an external mailing address. I should give people that, and then people just end up raiding the UPS mailbox. But yeah, that's it. Like I said, I kind of was selective because I don't know how long dude was planning on doing this Grails show, so I kind of picked some Grails here and there. But yeah,
absolutely. Hey, as long as people want to keep hopping on and showing off Grails, we're going to keep this going. If not, we'll go back to recent hauls and just cool pickups. It's up to you guys. You guys in the chat, comment, let us know what you want to see, and we'll go from there.
I could probably do one more Grail show.
Yeah,
Nothing.
okay.
It wouldn't be anything insane. It'd be like a lot of similar stuff that I showed tonight, but
for sure, absolutely,
still good stuff.
So Baker, I don't know how CGC is going to mark that printing defect with that line across. There is some spine ticks. I mean, it's CGC worthy in a sense that even if I graded at a 6.5, I still would get my money back and then some. But I don't think it's going to hit like an 8.0 or a 9.0. It'll probably hit in the 7s or 6 maybe. So, but still, for that book, it's still,
I agree, Baker. I agree. It's only 2,700 people that live in Canada. Just ask 15 of them. We'll find Hyper. You gotta ask the right 15. All right, guys. That's it for tonight. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Thank you, Tim, for hopping on. Kman had to get going, so he popped out there. Hyperman, it's a nice surprise when you join us, man.
Yeah, it's that's the thing. This 8 o'clock start time does help a bit in terms of at least letting me pop on near the tail end. So
perfect.
Yeah. So yeah, it's I mean, like I have to catch the rewind. Tim, I did catch your haul and Dude and Marvel while I was setting up. So you guys definitely brought the heat as well. But yeah, it's always fun seeing everyone's collection to see what they're picking up,
collecting habits and stuff.
Yeah.
And Baker, man, I'm waiting for that day. You let me know. We'll have you on.
Yeah, dude, you got a lot of 9.8 slabs that I think what he recently showed his Dark Phoenix 9.8 slab. I was like, damn, that's as an X-Men guy, I can definitely get behind that.
Absolutely. Dan, what's going on? And some McFarlane Grails. Let's go, man. You let us know. We'll have you on for sure.
Ooh, yeah,
I want to see a bunch of people from the chat.
Call them out, Tim. Show. Call them out.
Like, who have we got here? Neighbor to the north. Always see him. Wes, usually see him in the chat.
Yeah.
Baker, of course.
Absolutely.
We always see Paul.
Yeah,
we see in the chat.
Dan, we need to see
Dan.
Yeah, he's our lawyer, so he's definitely loaded, being our attorney.
Calling you out, Dan.
Pull Newbie into it too.
Newbie, that'd be a good one. I don't know if he's got many Grails kicking around these days.
And has Has Face been on the Grail show?
He has. I think the early part of Show Me Your Halls he's been on.
The hall shows he has been on. He hasn't been on a
But
Grail show yet.
not the Grail show.
Okay,
Oh.
like put the V mask on. Let's go.
Let's go.
to
Absolutely.
Grails.
I think
You
we're
Absolutely.
facing
know
a lot
that guy has to have some killers books.
Oh yeah.
With Facebook,
Oh, yeah.
mostly his schedule. I think the last show he was on was like the 420 show or something like that.
And I mean, he's been collecting since the Old Testament, so he definitely has a lot of things.
All right, guys. So coming up for shows for us this week, we have we're Thursday. So Saturday, 12 p.m. Eastern time, 9 a.m. Pacific time. We got Royally Fucked. We're going to be going over previews, letting you guys know what we're pre-ordering that's going to come out in the next 3 weeks, and just let you know what we're picking up, what we're not picking up, what to keep your eye out for. Just a little bit of everything there.
Oh, dude, there's just one thing because
Yeah, for
Steve's in the chat, so I just want to. I don't know if he's still there or not, but since we're talking about grills and halls, definitely also check out Team Nerd Herd's Mondo Mail Call, which they do. I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, Steve. If you're in the chat, I believe they do it on Wednesdays. So they also do their Mondo Mail Call as well. So they also, definitely support that channel as well.
Perfect. Yeah, so we got that going on Saturday, guys. Make sure you check that out. We got BC doing his thing Sunday nights at 9 p.m. His market talk. I don't know who he's having on this week. One True Nerd King, I think, or is it Matt Ford?
Yeah, no, he's having Matt Forge is in 2 weeks.
Yeah, and then he's having Matt Forge. Make sure you check him out, sub him up, show him that love. And then we're gonna be back at it on Monday. You guys know how we do. Every Monday live, 8 p.m. Eastern. It's gonna be 5 p.m. Pacific. We're gonna go over news, new comic book day, do some trade centers, do some contest of champions, otherwise known as the Cock. Guys, it's gonna be fun, man. I hope you guys are all there. Do you guys have anything else you'd like to mention? If not, we're gonna let Hyper take us out of here tonight.
All right. If you're not able to catch me at Fan Expo in August, visit your local library.
Fuck these guys.